It's June 2024, and it is the 1 year anniversary of the Pop Hypnosis channel. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate than to combine the worlds of pop culture and hypnosis together to create my obligatory reaction video. This will be a double induction, and all you have to do is focus, play along, and relax as we look back on the first Pop Hypnosis file. Let me know what you think of this experience in the comments and give it a like if you enjoyed it. This file might be familiar to you. If you haven't given the Countdown Game Show file a try yet, I highly recommend doing so before listening to this one. It'll set yourself up for an easy experience with this file and other files on this channel. And if you haven't experienced hypnosis before, it's a good one to start with. All right, let's get into this file, shall we? Follow each instruction as best as you can for a vivid trip back down memory lane. You're here for the hypnotic game show, right? And you can hear my voice? Fantastic. I just did a sound check and everything is working perfectly. We'll be live in just a moment. While you wait, go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are, either sitting or lying down. And in the meantime, I'm going to prepare you to go down to the game show set. Jumping in here for a minute, the immersive experiences can be really fun. And there's nothing more immersive than creating your own world inside of your mind. That's why this intro seemed to really take its time getting to the experience. It's like following the rabbit hole as you listen. Right now, pick a spot in front of you, just slightly above eye level so you're gazing upward just a bit. Soften your gaze as if you're staring through that spot. You can blink, but just keep your eyes there. It's a classic staring contest, that's right. But in this game, if you find yourself unable to stare at that spot anymore, when your eyes get too tired, just close them and keep them closed. I will let you know what to do after that. Let's just see how long it takes before you want to close your eyes. So right here is about focusing on the game of staring. And you might think about what would happen if you chose to just focus on staring. And when you just focus on staring, you might think about whether the game show has already started. It's a funny way to direct the monkey mind, or the critical chatter of the mind, to focus on just this experience, something fun and entertaining to think about. This idea of being hypnotized and competing on a game show. And while you're staring, let me ask, you of course saw that this is a hypnotic game show, right? It actually goes hand in hand. People like to play along to game shows to test what their minds are capable of. Hypnosis is the same way. You can play along and follow suggestions to test what your mind is capable of. But there are a lot of misconceptions out there. First of all that stuff about magically controlling people through their thoughts, it can't be done, because this isn't an X-Men movie and I'm not Professor X, but also because you are not your thoughts. So you're learning what hypnosis is and what it is not as you try to keep staring. This is you being in the driver's seat. This is about directing your mind where you would like it to go and choosing your own adventure. You're visiting the playground that is your imagination. And you're understanding that no matter what, you can always visit your imagination to discover yourself. Soon, you might start to realize that this deep, quiet part of you has complete control, not your thoughts. That's why when you go into trance, it's completely up to you. And there's nothing magical about it. Trance might not feel like anything really other than a vivid daydream or profound focus. Or maybe you might imagine relaxation just flowing all the way down your body right now. Just allowing it to happen now. Relaxation just covering you like a blanket. Relaxing deeper and deeper at this part. Closing your eyes if it's comfortable. Or maybe you're still trying to stare at that spot. It's up to you. But the important thing is that you are taking a break. You are taking time out for yourself to calm your nervous system. giving your mind something to focus on that is uplifting, healing, and positive. And in this case, maybe even fun. Keep going, breathing deeply. You're doing great. Eyes closed and just relax. And that quiet, still part of you is so in control that it can choose to let go, pretending that this experience is a dream so that you can instantly and easily picture everything that's being described to you to the point where it becomes your reality, just like a dream that allows you to easily follow these words. You see 10 people walk on set, lining up, holding silver briefcases. The briefcases are numbered 1 to 10. This game is simple. All you have to do is pick the winning case. There's only one winning case out of the 10 in front of you. When you find the right case, you will also find that your mind will become profoundly quiet and peaceful. I often wonder when I make these files if anyone gets the references to the different TV shows and movies, similar to this one that you're experiencing now. I try to be two things. One, specific, so that you get the connection between the title of this video and the language in the script, or even the file description and the language in the script. And two, vague, so I don't get any copyright strikes, just being honest. This is what people do in reaction videos when they're reacting to their own videos, right? Just going into the inner thinking and how you put it all together. All right, back to the game. Now we're ready to play. Go ahead and pick a case and imagine yourself focusing on that case, hoping in this game of chance that is the right one. Imagine seeing the number. Imagine seeing the assistant holding it. Are you sure that is the case you want to go with? There's a reason why there's an appeal to reaction videos. Our minds love making connections. How is my experience connected to another person's experience, and what does that mean? You have a picture of something, like a case and a number. How is that connected to how relaxed you're feeling now? You realize how easily you can make and create connections that align with you. And by comparing your reaction to the reaction being expressed, well, it's interesting to take in those learnings and just keep listening, because you can use this to your benefit. It means you can focus deeply. You can create an experience for yourself, like quieting your mind. Upon the first case opening, whatever your last thought was has now escaped you, like having something to say and forgetting it a second later. You notice a sense of blankness in your mind. So you can just focus on the experience you want to create for yourself. Then you see the first case is completely empty. Another one is opened, empty. And you feel your mind going blank again, like going into a room and forgetting what you were there for. And it's not alarming in any way. It's actually quite pleasant and calming. It's like while each case is opened, your mind opens as well. And all unnecessary thoughts are eliminated from the game, leaving your mind nice and quiet. At this point, you imagine what it would be like to quiet your mind to such a deep degree in only ways that are safe, healing, and aligned with you and who you are and who you want to be. I want all of these files to be a co-creative experience. What you're hearing is just the framework you can modify inside your mind so that it works for you. It's your choices that make each experience special. So it's good to be intentional with how you react to any suggestion in or out of hypnosis. Curious to find out how you'll react to this dramatic moment in the next part of the file? I think more and more you'll find it easy to focus on an experience and quiet your mind. It continues on this way with the third and fourth cases. Empty. The music swells in suspense. Did you find the winning case? Somehow that starts to matter less and less as the latch on each briefcase is opened with a click until all 9 cases are opened. Click, 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 and click. They are all empty, and so is your mind. Whose mind is it anyway? Worries are made up and thoughts don't matter right now. That's right, worries are made up and thoughts don't matter. You are so focused on playing along and relaxing that there isn't any room for anything else. It is explained that whenever you hear me say the word empty, you notice that you cannot find a single thought in your mind. And because your mind is quiet, you can just let these words wash over you. That still, quiet part of you who gets to choose can simply choose to silence any distracting thoughts. So you can find it easier to focus deeper upon the words you're hearing right now. This goes into a deepener, which is just encouragement for you to go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper into hypnosis, especially if that's something you want to experience. Hence the name Deepener, hence the repetition. And as much as I love how interesting the topic of hypnosis is, the mysterious aspect of it is greatly exaggerated. Hypnosis relies on a very straightforward concept. Ideas that you repeat to yourself have an impact on you and your experience of the world. Effective hypnosis asks the mind, what if we focused on this more positive idea instead? What might happen? How might that change my behavior? How might my experience change? The funny thing is that hypnosis and the experience of it is very subjective. So you can be going deeper and deeper by continuing to listen. You could be going deeper and deeper by making those connections that at least entertain you or bore you, either way. You could even go deeper and deeper by relaxing even more now. Because when the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. And it's easier to entertain the ideas you want to entertain. Maybe it feels a little satisfying, like when the mind makes positive connections that are aligned with your best self. It's like you're reacting to yourself and learning from it. Here, I thought you could really get into a deep state of trance if you follow the feeling of these words. The word is 4 letters. Here's a clue. This 4-letter word describes the type of trance you will be in by the end of this game. This word describes a fall, or something that extends far from the top. It also describes the ocean. It describes the ocean. Think you can figure it out? D. The first letter is up on the board. E. Slipping, drifting, floating. E. It's so easy. P. You press the buzzer, the signal to relax. Deep. And a wave of relaxation comes over you. Whenever you hear me say the word deep, you can allow yourself to sink further and further down into trance. And trance is unique to you. You can imagine now what you think trance is supposed to feel like, and feel it happening now. And whenever you hear the word deep, you can allow yourself to let go, even more relaxed, even more focused, even more absorbed. It feels good to let go because letting go means you're getting it right. Not unlike the moment when you're watching a game show and you guess an answer correctly along with the contestant. But the difference here is simple. You don't have to get anything right. All you have to do to win is let trance happen. You see, it's not about solving puzzles. It's about allowing yourself to drop into profound relaxation and focus, which allows you to follow my words easily. Like picking the category goals for 1,000 points. Going into trance is the answer to this question, and you naturally answer, what is the way to win the game? Thanks to our sponsors, it's time for today's fast trance word. Today's word is follow. Whenever you hear the word follow while listening to me, it means you always know what to do. You know if you want to go deeper into trance, you don't need to call a lifeline. Every image described will become more vivid. Every sensation will become more intense. Every time you hear the word follow, you can let yourself follow every word spoken to you. And every time you follow a suggestion, it feels wonderful. Every time you follow a suggestion, you feel even better than you did before. So go ahead and drop even deeper. Come on down into trance and this profound sense of peace and calm. Very good. Some people find linking positive connections to a sound, like a voice or a specific word, is helpful. So if you want the experience of hypnosis and the experience of following all the way through, you can make that link with the word follow, if that aligns with you. Or you can modify it inside your own mind. You can veto it completely. This is your experience. When you react in a way that is right for you, well, you're doing it right. And I wanted to create a lot of options. You can relax even deeper here. You can focus on the words, and you can focus on being a contestant on the show. You can be curious about how vivid you can make the scene being described to you here. That sound means it's time for a bonus round. You see a gigantic, colorful wheel on set with various words on it. You're told to give it a good spin and watch. And you do, making sure you give the wheel good enough momentum for a proper spin. And as it spins, you find it easy to watch the wheel go round and round, spinning with so many colors. You find that watching it spin is just so relaxing. You're so enthralled by the colors blurring past your eyes. It continues to spin and you can't help but watch because you want to know where it will stop. You're wondering if you will get the winning spin or if you'll just spin out deep into trance, pleasantly drifting when the spinning gets too much, when the rest of your remaining thoughts seem to get lost in the dizzying movement of the wheel. Your mind just floats into peaceful, blissful nothingness. The wheel keeps spinning, but you just want to let go and fall, sink, easily, comfortably, drifting. One option I wanted to add here is that you could repeat the words in your mind to enhance the experience and increase focus. the wheel finally starts to slow down, and so do you. It lands on the words, double your score. Breathe in and out. And just go ahead and double the relaxation you're feeling right now. Let a wave of relaxation just flow all the way down your body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, and double your relaxation. 2 times more relaxed, 2 times more relaxed. Good. The game show references continue at this point. Using hypnosis this way is like playing a game with your imagination. And when you're at play, it's easier to learn. And when you connect the idea of learning easily to positive ideas and feelings, it's like hitting the jackpot. Game show, pun intended. And on that note, maybe it might be fun to relax deeper and deeper when you hear good or bad puns. Yep, deeper and deeper relaxed. No matter what side of that fence you're on. I've made so many puns. It's probably easy to fall into a nice hypnotic sleep. Remembering that hypnotic sleep isn't about being completely unaware like you would if you were actually asleep, but giving yourself the gift of relaxing your mind and body into even deeper levels so you can focus deeply on the experience you're creating inside of your mind. And yet the imagery of falling asleep might help pull you into that state. This 5-letter word comes after a long, tiring day. You fall into one every night. And yes, you might fall into a bed or a soft, inviting pillow. But soon after, your body sinks into the bed and your mind drifts lazily, slowing down, breathing deeply, and you're just so comfortable that you don't realize when you've fallen into a deep, heavy, restful. Maybe you know the answer. Even if you don't, you know you have racked up more than enough points already. So you can drop now and just fall even deeper. On the count of 3, open your eyes, but you notice that they're heavy. It's hard to open them. You do your best, but if you can't open them, it's okay. 1, 2, 3. Now, try to open your eyes. The word you were looking for is sleep. And just drop down once again back into that comfortable, relaxing sensation of trance, falling gently down to where you can greet that quiet, peaceful part of yourself. And if they aren't closed already, you can just let those eyelids flutter shut. The point of these videos or files, if you stumbled across them and happen to enjoy them, is to show you what is possible with your mind. You can do so much with a simple intention. This ability is within you now, and you can do this without listening to a recording. Just take a moment for yourself to breathe, to relax, and create a safe space for yourself inside of your mind to be open to positive ideas and affirmations. Let this be your focus for a moment of your day. It goes a long way. Even just completely and fully relaxing the body can have positive benefits. 5, peacefully falling. 4, drifting. 3, deeper. 2, almost nearing the very bottom of trance. And 1, and just fall right through. Fall right through into blissful, profound peace. Feeling good and deeply relaxed. Just enjoy this moment. I want to thank you for taking time out to listen to this and giving a moment of peace for yourself. I call myself the Mystic Mind as a nickname, and not because there's anything mysterious about hypnosis, but because there's something transcendent about discovering the power of your own mind. So this wake-up sequence brings you back to choosing your own adventure and making an intention for yourself. How do you want to feel after you wake up from hypnosis? How would you like to react? Until next time, remember to focus, play along, and relax. We have curtains. Curtain number 1 and curtain number 2. Behind each curtain is another prize, and you get to pick which one you get to take with you. If you walk behind curtain number 1, you will wake up at the count of 5, and you will wake up so energized, feeling so good. You just feel so refreshed, full of energy, and motivated, ready to take on whatever is next in your day with confidence. And if you walk behind curtain number 2, you will wake up at the count of 5, but you will stay nice and relaxed and peaceful. Perhaps you're ready to wind down for the day, or continue to relax, or go to sleep soon. When you wake up from this trance, you will remain chilled out, your mind remaining quiet, giving all of that inner chatter a rest for a while. No matter what curtain you choose to walk through, you can rest in knowing that the quiet part of your mind will allow you to ignore any suggestion you don't want to experience at any time. Any suggestion that you know deep down isn't for you will disappear from your subconscious effortlessly. You will easily let go of all thoughts or suggestions that do not serve you, in trance or out of trance. Any suggestion you want to experience sticks to your mind like hypnotic glue, deep into your subconscious, effortlessly, and you follow. Good. Go ahead and pick a curtain and start to walk through it. Is it curtain number 1, waking up bright and alert, feeling wonderful at the count of 5? Or is it curtain number 2, waking up chilled out and peaceful, feeling wonderful at the count of 5? 1, walking through that curtain now, walking off the game show set a winner. 2, feeling good, feeling wonderful. 3, more and more awake. 4, opening your eyes. And 5, wide awake. 5, wide awake, feeling amazing.